welcome back to another video. So I'm filming this about a week after we got back from our holiday, so you will have seen the holiday vlog. I've kind of given myself a week just to get back to doing stuff, a week back at work. It was very difficult to get back to work after relaxing for 2 weeks, so yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle. I've been on site today and it is very humid outside. I am very warm. I did, however, purchase a little cat tree for Freddie so that hopefully, fingers crossed, he doesn't jump on my desk too much when I'm working or whether I'm doing some art or something, because sometimes that can be a bit annoying. I can be filming and he will jump in underneath my camera, and when I'm doing like a reel or something, I just don't need that. Some of you may say, why do you let him in the art studio? Unfortunately, the art studio doesn't have a door. You will see this when I do the tour, but it doesn't have a door. It does have this dog fence, which the previous owners left because they had a dog. Unfortunately, Freddie's litter is kept in the utility room, which is in my art studio. So yeah, I can't keep him out. Unfortunately, because obviously we may have some accidents if he can't use his litter, but hopefully this cat tree will work. He's currently using it. Look at him. So fingers crossed he keeps using it. He's taken, I got it today and he's already taken to jumping in it, so that's a positive sign. But anyway, yes, I digress. Back to what I was saying. We've just got back a week ago. I've settled back in with work, and I think it's time I kind of get back to doing more arty things. I found like this ideal posting schedule for Instagram, which is, I think it's 3 stories a day, 2 reels a week, 2 carousels a week, and 1 single photo post a week, which is quite a lot. But actually the stories, it's quite easy to post a story about just something random that you're doing during the day, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to see if I can stick to that. But yes, I'm going to actually tidy up the studio. I have a stall this weekend. It's bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so it's actually a 3-day stall, which I kind of wish I'd not booked, but also I'm glad I did, because usually bank holidays are good, but I don't know, the cost of living has gone up significantly and I don't blame people for not buying random stuff, and so my sales have definitely decreased on these stalls every month. So I'm just hoping this month we do well, because I've had a bit of a lull and I'd like to get back to it. But anyway, we shall see. You'll probably just see a montage of me tidying up the studio for a bit, so let's get to that. Thought I'd pop on and do a bit of a voiceover whilst you watch me tidy up and do a few things around the house. So this vlog is really choppy. Like I say, I started it in August and I've kind of filmed things here and there. There's not really any cohesion to any of the clips, so I really do apologise for that. I will try and be a bit better this next month, but vlogging has really just been on the back burner whilst I get things sorted. And you may have noticed just recently that my schedule has been also a little bit choppy. I've been trying to stick with the 2 videos a week, but often my video's a bit late on a Tuesday, or it has kind of just gone, you know, away and I've not really put a video up at all. So I am trying to get back to a normal schedule. I'm just trying to get on top of a few things. I'm trying to stick to that new Instagram schedule I mentioned previously, whilst also filming good videos. And I've also been waiting on my scroller box, as many other people have also been waiting. We've had a lot of postal strikes, and with the bank holiday for the royal funeral and the period of mourning, we have had a lot of disruptions lately, and it's just the way it goes, and it's out of scroller box's hands. I'm very aware of that, and I'm not annoyed at them at all, but I have been waiting for it, and it has annoyingly pushed a few things. I probably should have just filmed some videos anyway, just to have, but just recently I've kind of been filming as and when I need them, which is not really a good way of doing it, so I do need to get on top of filming some videos. I do have a big list of videos I want to film. I'm thinking of doing a diorama. I'm trying my hand at creating my own little diorama. That will not be a regular thing, so do not worry if that's not what you're into, but I kind of want to have a go at making one of those. I also want to do another paint carving video, but as you know, if you've watched that video, you do need to layer up paint over a long period of time, and that's going to take quite a while to get the paint up to where I need it to be for me to carve into. So I do have a lot of video ideas. They're just kind of long-winded video ideas, and it's just going to take a bit of time for me to get on top of filming all of those. I've also had the stall that I mentioned, and it did go very well actually. It was... Oh, actually, no, that was the bank holiday stall. It didn't go well. Considering it was a 3-day stall, I think I just made my stall cost back, which is not very good for 3 days. 3 days of standing there all day as well. It was very disheartening, but the stall that I had at the end of September went very, very well. It definitely made up for it. My stock in the shop, I stock my miniatures and some of my stickers in a shop nearby to where I live. That's doing fairly well. It's been a bit of a lull, but it's finally picked up. This last week I sold a fair amount of stuff in there, which is really, really good. So it's just, I've got a lot of plates to, what's the saying? I've got a lot of plates to handle, and I think I just need to set out a new rhythm. Work's ramping up, I've got a lot to do, I'm constantly out on site, so I don't have that downtime here and there that I can just get something quickly done. I also had a commission from a friend. We attended their wedding and they wanted me to do a line work of one of their images. Not something I usually do, so it took me a bit of time. And I also have 3 pet portraits backed up. I think they're all due for Christmas, which I know seems a long time away, but I do want to get on top of them in case I receive any others. So yeah, it's all systems go at the moment. There's a lot going on. And if you're wondering what the heck I'm making, this is kimchi. I make this quite often. It's really, really simple. You just grate up some cabbage, some carrot, some radish, and you soak it in salt water overnight, and then you put it in a jar. You mix up a paste of chili, garlic and ginger, and then you chop up some spring onions as well if you want, and you mix all that together in these jars, and then you top it up with the brine water again, and it makes really, really tasty like fermented cabbage. It's really, really nice. I know it doesn't sound great, but it's very nice. Often have it with many meals, and I tend to make 2 big batches so that I can give my mum a jar as well. Just as a bit of context for this. So yeah, like I say, there's not much footage. It's a little bit choppy. I think it was really weird, like the end of August we had such hot weather, we were still in the heat wave, and then if you've watched my recent video, I was saying I was freezing cold. That we've really hit, as soon as we hit September, it's like the temperature just dropped, and this last week into October is just really, really been cold. So it's a very bizarre time how quickly the temperatures have changed. So you'll see a bit of a monsoon clip, and then me finishing a commission of some placemats, and I think that's it for footage. So I do apologise for the short vlog, but sometimes that's the way life goes. Do let me know in the comments if you want to see some sort of kind of like day in the life. I'll try and do that at the weekend so you're not bored with me working all day, but something like that could be interesting. Or I don't know, just if you've got any ideas of stuff you want to see in terms of vlogging side of things, please just let me know and I will be happy to oblige. So I will leave you to watch me terribly pour this brine into these jars, which also look disgusting, but I can assure you, very tasty. Look how nice that is. So I will leave you there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this strange video, but I promise to make them better next time. So bye.